Ideology, religion, and science. There are many different belief systems in our societies, and each one offers a framework or a narrative of how the social world works. These different ideological frameworks make knowledge claims. They claim that they hold the facts about how things are and why. There are many different belief systems in a society, but the two most influential belief systems are science and religion. In which ways do science and religion differ? One of the major differences between science and religion is their use of deductive versus inductive logic. It's argued by many sociologists that society has gone through a process of rationalization and secularization, and as such, science is the dominant belief system in westernized industrial societies. Science provides medicine, provides transport, provides communication, and the technological advancements that it's created affects many aspects of day-to-day living. Robert Lomas highlights how today's society has absolute trust in science when he states the following. Science tells you that any object continues to move in a straight line without unchanging speed, unless a force acts on it. Unless you are an astronaut, you have never seen this happen, and yet you believe it to be true. Your eyes tell you that the chair is a solid object that you can safely sit on, but science tells you that the material of the chair is made up of many small parts, with spaces in between them. You could, in theory, fall through these spaces. Popper argues that science is unique as, in their quest to find truth, scientists do not try to prove themselves right, they actually try to falsify their work first. By trying to prove a theory wrong, scientists remain objective in their endeavors and thus do not allow personal bias to infiltrate their research. Merton suggests that if a belief system is to grow, it should adopt four key norms. Science has been able to do this and as such has become dominant in the West. Communism, universalism, disinterestedness, and organized skepticism. Science, being an open belief system, is fundamentally different to religion. Religious knowledge is seen by followers as sacred knowledge, and therefore as unquestionable and perfect knowledge that is not open to top scrutiny or, as Popper puts it, falsification. It could not exist as a system if this were the case. Religious beliefs cannot be challenged, they're fixed. Systems such as religion, magic, and the supernatural have get-out devices, which allow them to explain anything away, e.g. The Azande do not believe in coincidence or chance, and as such, when something bad happens they believe that someone has been practicing witchcraft against them. When such an accusation arises, the prince's magic poison oracle is consulted. Potion is administered to a chicken and the potion is asked to kill the chicken if the accused is guilty. It's argued that belief systems such as religion, magic, witchcraft, etc. have various ways of dodging contradictions and thus maintaining themselves. Each idea is explained by another idea and so on, i.e. there is no end solid answer. Subsidiary explanations, explaining things away. Denial of the legitimacy of rivals. Outright denial of other belief systems, explanations and assumptions. It seems then that science is just fact unique as a belief system and is thus justifiably superior and dominant to other belief systems. This, however, is very westernized from view. As we will see, maybe science is not as scientific as it claims to be. More recently, however, in the postmodern perhaps, it's being suggested that societies are becoming less trusting in science and more inclined to look towards other belief systems instead. Many sociologists highlight how science is not so unique from other belief systems, and how science can in fact be unscientific. Sciences are based on a set of assumptions called paradigms. These paradigms tell the scientist what reality is like, what's right, what's wrong, what can be done, what can't be done, what counts as evidence, what should be discounted, who to listen to, who not to listen to, etc. New scientists are socialized to these paradigms and groomed so that they accept this paradigm and can thus fit in. Those who accept the paradigm and reach the right answers are rewarded, e.g. more funding, professorships, awards, etc. Those who go against the grain and think outside the existing paradigm and/or discover answers that do not fit the existing paradigm are shunned by the scientific community. On rare occasions, there'll be too many anomalies and challenges to a paradigm, and in these cases there's a scientific revolution, where a new paradigm is put in place and the old one rejected. The argument that scientific knowledge is socially constructed by highlighting that all knowledge is socially constructed as it relies on the interpretation of people and the resources and instruments available to them. Laboratory settings are artificial and therefore as far removed from the natural world that scientists are supposedly studying. No matter what they are faced with, scientists must ultimately interpret the things that they are faced with. When Cambridge scientists discovered the pulsating neutron stars, they labelled these initial signals as LGM1 and LGM2, i.e. the little green men 1 and 2. As this was not a scientifically acceptable interpretation, they then suggested that the signals represented a previously unknown type of star. There's still debate over what these signals actually mean.